Hello guys, today I'll give you the solution of dining philosophers. There are 5 philosophers and 5 folks, and all the philosophers are starving. So let's start. Let's see. Okay. These are the libraries. These are the libraries you need for the program. This is stdio for the input output, and this is a standard library, and this is for the time, and this is for the thread creation and termination, and this is for the sleep. Okay, let's copy the main function. Then we'll do something about the subroutine. This is the function. We have 5 threads. We have 5 threads for the mutex and 5 threads for the philosopher. And I put chopstick in mutex because I have to lock and unlock the chopsticks for eating. And the philosophers I have to create 5 philosophers. So every philosopher have their turn, and I'm joining the philosophers because one by one they work one by one. This is actually mutual exclusion. You can call it mutual exclusion. Okay, let's go to the subroutine. This is I am passing the argument. I'll take it as in integer because I have to increment and decrement the value, and I have to set the value, and I have to show the value. I'm typecasting it here because we always send the argument in static and pointer form, but now I am converting it to integer, so therefore I have to typecast it. Percentage. This d is for integer value, for outputting the integer value. This is for end line. Oh wait. In this value we have get the random numbers, how philosopher is saying. Now I have to use pthread mutex lock. I am using try lock here because it doesn't actually block the value. It really don't block the value. The philosopher enters, eats, and come back. So that's why we are using the try lock. Same thing, because we have two forks for one philosopher. I'm using mod 5 here because I have 5 philosophers. So at fifth philosopher, if there is 6 value, it goes back to the zeroth value. I have to use sleep here because after eating it waits for this another philosophers to take 2 forks and eats. I'm sleeping for 3 seconds. I have to calculate the sleep time also, so I have to use random function here. Now after eating I have to unlock the mutexes for giving the value. Same thing which I have done above. I have to copy this because there are 2 forks. Plus 1 mod 5 per person day. Finished eating in how much time? Finished eating in how much seconds? I think you have familiar with these terms. Because we have to cover this bracket, and I'm taking 2 arguments here. One is eating, how much, and second is in how much time. Okay, let's try it out. I think it should work. It should obviously work. So one thing is left. I didn't return the null value. Okay, let's try it out. L.C. This is code for the compilation. So what is error? Okay, let me do it. What's wrong in there? Oh, there is error. Oh, that shouldn't be here. What else is there? let's copy this function here. I've already written it. You don't know. I have the typo mistakes. Yes, it's the same. Let's check it out. Does it work or not? Yeah, it does. Okay, let's check the output. R is hitting, 0 is thinking, 0 is hitting. So you can see all 5 philosophers are eating, and they are all, it is also running in how much time. This is the mutual exclusion. Every philosopher can eat one after another. Philosopher 1 is thinking, 1 is eating, 0 is thinking, 0 is eating. So one leaves and the second one enters, second leaves and third one enters, and it goes on. That is how this program works. This is how mutual exclusion works. This is a perfect example of mutual exclusion, the pthread mutexes and pthread locks. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.